Makers are taking on tariffs after the U.S. Supreme Court struck down emergency tariffs imposed by the Trump administration.
So now Governor Wes Moore is asking for refunds for Marylanders, and the Attorney General is suing the Trump administration over these so-called universal tariffs.
Yeah, our Matt Gregory has more from Montgomery County on how the ongoing tariff battle that is, has you, the consumer, caught in the crosshairs.
So today I talked to importers, I talked to shops, I talked to manufacturers, all from across the state of Maryland about tariffs. And they said despite the new Supreme Court ruling and the pushback against these new tariffs, they don't see things getting better anytime soon, not for them, and not for your wallet.
In a small Rockville break room, Arnhem von Friedeberg brings Germany to the United States.
Help to feed the hungry U.S. population, hungry for German foods.
15 years ago, von Friedeberg opened the Taste of Germany, an importer of all sorts of German food, from mustard to bratwurst to spätzle.
The growth was wonderful up to the form of inflation, and then came the tariffs.
Last year, President Trump's across-the-board tariffs rocked businesses to their core in Maryland. It closed a linen store and strangled costs for a coffee company, both in Prince George's County. And at Taste of Germany, von Friedeberg says they had to eat the costs tariffs added to each order.
We cannot pass it on to consumers as much one-to-one because the consumers are only willing to pay for specialty foods as much.
This year, tariffs have run into a blockade of their own. In February, the Supreme Court struck down President Trump's first set of tariffs. Maryland's Attorney General has sued to stop new tariffs, which the president said are coming back in February. And Governor Wes Moore has requested the Trump administration offer businesses like Taste of Germany a refund.
The cost and the complexity of asking for a refund for a few $100s or less than $1,000 of what I imported will be will not make any sense.
Von Friedeberg isn't hopeful a refund is coming his way, but as he tries to navigate the unstable trade waters, he is optimistic.
We're confident we're muddling through that as well.
Now, as far as a response to Governor Moore's refund request from the White House, we reached out but have not gotten a response as of this report. In Montgomery County, I'm Matt Gregory, WUSA 9.